what we're doing, I've had gout for 15 years and dealt with gout pain for 15 years. As of last week, I had trouble walking all the time, couldn't do stairs. I'm a meat cutter, which I've moved millions of pounds of weight all my life. And went into super drugs here in Hernando and was just getting a prescription filled when Eddie came up and he waited on me. And he said, have you ever used a cream for your gout? And I'm like, no. And I never knew creams would work. He said, well, it's prescription. I'll have to email it to your doctor. And so he did. And I didn't go to my doctor till this last Monday. And I asked the doctor if he received a prescription from Eddie at Super Drugs, and he said no. And then going through my file, he said yes. So my doctor did not even call me. And Eddie and Louie took the time to make sure, A, they got the prescription that my doctor didn't even check on. So I asked my doctor, he looked at it. I've never used an ointment for gout. It's always been pain meds, Indocin, and PO medications. So in this, he looked at it, and I didn't think an ointment would work for gout. I really, you hear about all this stuff, you see Emu and stuff on TV. Actually, I worked for Walgreens for 25 years, sold tons of ointment. Never had a pharmacist in my life come up to me and ask me about my medications, any way they could help me, and I've worked with pharmacists all my life. I've had gout, this long. So anyway, the prescription was there, my doctor looked at it and he said, this looks good, and he fills it. Me and my wife go pick up the prescription at the Horn Lake Pharmacy, which is where the compounding pharmacy's at. And if you have gout, I go in the parking lot, she's driving, I take it out of the bag. I have gout in my toe, I have gout in this knee, and I have gout in this elbow, which I just had major surgery on. And I rubbed it on in the parking lot. We're going to Kroger to pick up some stuff in Hernando, which is 10, 15 miles away. And I got to walk with a basket, literally. And when I go somewhere, I always it's easier for me to walk with something. So I get the basket, me and my wife go through Kroger, and we get 15 items. We go through the self-check, bag them up, and I always got to take the basket out to my car. Well, I always do, just something with me to walk with. Well, we go through the self-check, which doesn't give you a basket. It has where you self-check and put in. I pick up, it still hadn't registered in my mind, I'm walking. I reach over and pick up the stuff, and we're out in the far end of the Kroger parking lot. I walk out there, and she drives a 370Z, which is a car with gout I hate, because you got to get down in it. And I drive a Camry, and I always like my car because it's easier to get in and out of. So we're in her car, she pops the back, I put the groceries in the back, and when I get in the car, I just get in the car, which I have to pick this leg up for every year and put it in the car. At this time, I look at her and I said, I'm in no pain. And I'm like, I'm in no pain. And she knows how much pain I'm in all my life. Like I said, it's been 10 years. So we go home. I can get out, I just get out of the car, which I know all this sounds silly, but anybody that has gout knows that you just don't move. I went to stay with my mom on Wednesday nights. I was in Collierville this morning, and she lives upstairs in my sister's house. And I always had to do stairs 1 foot at a time. Boom, boom, boom. I can go upstairs, I can go downstairs. My mom's 82, she drives, she's still sharp. We go to Walmart yesterday, go shopping. I let her out, and yesterday was a stormy day. I go park the car, I can run back to Walmart. I hadn't ran in 10 years, and it's all right here. And it's because Eddie took the time to see what is here. Eddie didn't know me, I didn't know Eddie. He came to me at the counter. It's always hydrocodone pain drugs is what they want to give you, and I'm not even taking that. And this cream here is rubbed on. I rubbed it on this morning. I have no gout pain, none, and it's been 10 years. And it all happened because I put it out on Facebook. I've never had a pharmacist come up to me and talk to me, and he came from he was in the store. He came up to talk to me, and I will tell everybody I know to go to Super Drugs because, drugstores are in the pill business, but he took time to say, hey, let's try this. And it is a cure that I've had pain with for 15 years, and I'm cured.